Zari, Mrs. Zari,
The boss lady.
the boss lady, yes. We all know the boss lady. And I'm sure you have all been inspired by her as a businesswoman, a very hardworking person, so enterprising. And we are privileged to have her here, share that with you students. I hope you get the best out of it all, and please learn and apply whatever you learn from her. Okay? So straight away, I will ask her to come and proceed with the entire session.
I'm incredibly honored to be here with you at the Aviation Academy today as a social media influencer, a businesswoman, a mother, and a lot more. Not to mention, I'm a global brand now because of Netflix. I'm representing Uganda Mgongo Kola. All right, so we're going to talk about key points, okay? The first one is authenticity. A lot of us, we go out there on social media when we're marketing ourselves. Whatever, Zari, you want to be me. There's already a me. Do we really need another me? We need you. And there's something about being you. Being you, you'll be shocked that it actually works. Because Zari, how she behaves, how she raises kids, we're always looking for something that's genuine, authentic. That is why even the best singers, is their own idols. When you come singing like a Mariah Carey, when you come singing like a Whitney Houston, you're good. But you know why? They disqualify you. Because they already have that. And they're looking for something that's different. Do you get the point? So when you are out there marketing yourselves, I suggest you do the best to be yourself. Do not try to be anybody else. I'm going to give you another example. That was international. Locally, we have these new kids, Tenga Tenga. My son is a fan. You know Tenga Tenga is global right now. People love him. Do you know why? Tenga Tenga is not coming out here to be the next Latifa or to be the next whoever. Tenga Tenga came out here and he is himself. And that alone makes Tenga Tenga stand out. That's Tenga Tenga. When I'm standing here, you guys can see that's Zari. When that is you. And there's special about acknowledging being yourself. We love full figure. She's different from Zari. That is her. Yabagambi, I'm not a food. Sidi mere. Do you know? That is what makes full figure stand out. Authenticity in this world is very important because there is a lot of fakes. And in the process of you being yourself, your genuine self, we can see it. This is you. That is what makes me stand out. I know a lot of people always ask me, hey, I'm myself. I do what I like. So it's me. It's for me. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Be yourselves. Number one. Let's move on. I actually got a little speech, but I'm just going to be breaking down this thing. Consistency. Consistency is doing something without stopping. Okay, la kumachana nga obantu ndeko kunyanya. Wiki emu oli kumudala, tebitambula n'okita. Obantu ateko kino. No without kugamba, you're just trying to do everything, but there's no consistency. Everyone who's made a business run today successfully, they started somewhere. And the reason why they didn't give up, because they had dreams, they had visions, they wanted it so bad. You need to be very consistent, but before you are consistent, you need to want it so bad. I always tell my husband, you need to want it. Even if I want it for him, it will not work. You need to want it bad for yourself. Then you work towards getting it. Okay? Key points here. You want it so bad. Number 2, you work towards getting it. Number 3, consistency. That is how people build successful businesses, successful careers. P7 sigana kweyongerako nakoma mu senior 4 kirabika sina agenda. You do courses, short courses, skills training, courses of tono abakola welding abakola chi. It makes you go somewhere. Consistency. Are we learning? Okay, there are key points. One, professionalism. A lot of times we carry ourselves in a way that it will leave someone wondering, did she really do that? I know how to handle myself. In a professional environment, I know how to carry myself. Put me with ministers, I know how to carry myself. Put me with the president, I know how to stand out. I know what to do. You get the point? Professionalism, especially civil aviation, it's one thing. Boarding pass. I'm sorry, they're going to quote me for this one. Uganda Airlines, and we were talking the other day. Boarding pass let me tell you something. I've flown. I've literally flown. Or took up Emirates. Just the presentation of those girls, the makeup, the way they carry themselves, their shoulders are up. They walk tall. They feel it. They are walking in the aisle and they're. No, like, oh my towel? No, it's worth your money. Ethiopian Airlines, probably the most beautiful women I've ever seen in this world. We can all agree on that. Bali barunjwa. Naye obukazi buli buyina accent y'Oluzungu si lwero naye engeri gye buyimiriramu. Just your body language says a lot about you. Professionalism in the industry, Jemunimu, is very, very important. There we go. This is Matt. Professionalism. Are we learning? Our chala presentation. I've been on a flight, again, local flight, where we literally have people armpits. Oli kunyonyi, neno itakumuntu enkwawa nga zikuunya. Presentation, aviation, presentation, again. How you can, we know. And we accept it. We are Africans. Baby hair. We are Africans. If you're going to decide to keep your hair, keep it neat. Kakwate mpafe mabega, okasike bulungi nayo kiba ki afro nga kyekyo. Naye osanga omuwala ku nnyonyi oba kyabadde ki synthetic teyakitaddemu generally, and you're like, wow. So today we are going to get served. I'm business class. I'm proud. I've worked my way to sit in business class. I'm not even bragging. I've worked towards that. Naye nolaba omuntu, you're on this flight. Aviation, olusi you let us down. So that is why you guys are here. We are grooming the next big things in aviation. And I'm not talking about East Africa. I'm not talking about Africa. I'm talking about home ground. Here, Wanoetuva. Whatever you guys do, Uganda, you're near Swala. And it's not just about you. Whoever is on that flight, and it's not just me, Kurikom, Merikom, Nigeria, Buriomu, and whatever you guys do on that flight, or whatever offices that you're sitting in, trust me, you represent us nationally. Do you know I was in this Ugandan office, and the lady that helped me, no, Ugandans, no, but there's this one person that helped me. China, wait. So everything that we do it for the country. It's never about us. Present yourselves. Mwala, Charlize Theron. She's a South African actress. Bamu was how she actually got to be an actress. And she mentioned she just went into a bank. Walked into a bank, but she was so made up. It's like a withdrawal. But her presentation, the person that was in the bank, no. Yamuza, what do you do? I don't know, she was in modeling. Naye endabika yoka, she's on world stage. It takes us to presentation. Singaya ingira aliyo mombisapa to sapatu. Anyone could have just like, she just went into withdraw just a little cash. But how she walked in there, how she looked, how she presented herself, she is an international actress to Refinatu Money. And this is not just for women only. Gents, same rules apply. Are we clear? Good. All right. I just had, I think, another one. Networking. Building strong relationships and networking with others in your industry is crucial for success. Take every opportunity to connect with like-minded individuals, and these connections can open doors to create new opportunities for you. I've met a lot of people in my comments, I could have approached, not today, or approach. When you feel like approach, bakugani. Knock down those that people think this door can never be broken. Break it. Bakugani. Watch the security. Try as many times as you can. There is something about saying fall 99 times or wejikumi. Trust me. Throughout the whole time. It's impossible. And once you open these doors, make sure, hence going back to networking, make sure you utilize them. It's anything that we have contacts. I have a lot of contacts. It's just yesterday my husband said, but you know this one, you know that one. I was like, yeah, I actually do know this person. What trying to know actually like some kind of, I know about call this person, and I remembered I actually have a contact of this person. Then I'm going to come to me and I'm contact whatever we met. Oh, hi, oh, cute. And then network, the opportunity, attend seminars, even if it's not organized by the aviation. Well, there is something in your industry right now because we're talking aviation. There's this online, what are they called? Online seminars that you can actually join, whether it's a Zoom or whatever. You get in there. You feed your soul. Obihige, told you the aviation teacher in Kuyigiriza Academy. Google search. Oyinge mwezo seminars ngowe tuteyo. Rameze nena jesa sule mitwalo 10 waba walichi seminar kanginde. Mpulire amulezi bofuna gabo. Wano baba wako butono. I'm sorry to say waliwa. Let's just give you a bait. What do I because once you're out there, you're too smart. Now you're gonna overtake them. Be out there and empower yourself, network, make as many connections as you can. Are we together? Moving on. Okay, should be probably my last point. Continuous learning. Never stop learning and growing. The world is consistently evolving, especially in industries like aviation. Stay updated with the latest trends, technologies, developments in your field to stay ahead of the curve. I remember my husband, I just showed him what he wanted to computer. We got DOS. I was way back. DOS. No take a mocha kasanika blinking and then you have to press. I don't know if you have to be like the new generation, but that was then. That DOS thing. Where are we now? Where are we now? We are actually talking artificial intelligence. We have things doing things for us. Tuzali watayogedde basobola kukolawo voice neyogera ne bagitwala oba kadba editing ne videos nti Zari yagambye AI and you're like, what? When did I say that? Technology. Don't stop learning. Equip yourself as much as you can. Okay, self-care. Remember to take care of yourself amid all hustle bustles in Neda. I love myself. You can't tell me anything about myself. Mweyagale, love yourself and take care of yourself. And as much as, I'm chewing, as much as Sulimu industry right now, this is happening, that is happening, bills is imanja, mama umurade, bichi. Learn to take care of yourselves. What I went to South Africa and I'm like, I'm going to Uganda. I just want to chill. I want to be with my husband. He makes me happy. I just want to chill because my mental well-being is more important than anything. If you cannot take care of yourself while you're busy worrying about mama ange, senga ange, rent, while you're doing all of that, who is taking care of you? When your mind starts falling, no anybody can get in there with tools and they start fixing it. Your mental well-being is very important in the world because we're in a fast-paced world. We're blinking at happenings. Someone was like the other day on TikTok, Uganda, you just missed 2 minutes of being on TikTok and Uganda has left you. because everything is fast-paced. Learn to take care of yourself. All right, empowerment. As women, we have the power to uplift and empower each other, support fellow female colleagues, celebrate their successes, create network, empowering where you all thrive together. Can I give you a saddest example, actually? Have you ever seen that when women fight about a guy, I'm sorry, I'm going to have to use this example, they become enemies. When these gents sleep with the same woman, they become friends. Let's learn to stick together, because you know why? One candle, but as a woman, empowerment, we're lighting another candle. What do you have? You have two candles, and what is happening? It's shining more. When we take a oxide, you know, it grows, the light grows. Akatala kamukano, just because I've got it, I don't want to share. And then what? But if you light another candle, we grow a better world. We grow a better world. So I'm ending this to say, in this industry that you're in, and not just about the industry as a whole, you know, for me, speaking from my experience, I've done it all, I've seen it all, I've been through a lot, I've hustled, I've done everything. Consistency, kulemera mpaka last. That's what makes you successful.
Please don't be
Yes,
shy.
Before I keep saying the same things again and again. What I'm saying again and but I should get worried the day they will stop talking about me. I should get worried the day they stop talking about me. You don't make news, you don't bring traffic to their pages. But for as long as they're here doing that job, I'm doing a good thing. It's worth it. So I don't pay attention to it. Matter of fact, I applaud it. It's a blessing. It's a blessing.
how do you bring forth your creativity? How do you take your ideas from ideas to fruition? To bring them to life, because so many people have ideas and plans, but they don't
know where to start. Yeah, okay. Oh, good question. So my ideas usually start off in the head, or is something that I've read somewhere, or is something that I got inspired somebody else doing. If it's somebody else doing it, mbuuza bane muyige okubuuza okikola otya. Ekintu ekyo kikulu. A lot of people, they're like, that person is already no. It's very clear. So I've got Sharon from Ministry of Gender. Yeah, and then she will come and address those questions, because she needs to actually empower women on how to address such issues if they arise. So she will come on board now. In most cases, personally, I've never been in a situation where a guy is asking me to do something so I can get what I want. Kwanza nina input. Yeah, which is not easy for everybody else, because there's a lot of people who are very desperate. And then you find other people giving in. And then you find other people that are like, you know what? I am good at what I do. I know what I'm doing, and I'm good at it. Do you understand? My skills, even if this company looked for it, so I am good at what I'm doing. I'm not sleeping with you because I believe in myself. I'll get another offer somewhere else. Believe in yourself. You are good. That's it. That's what makes you sell. Yeah. Any other questions before Sharon? Something again, thank goodness it's aviation. My aunt used to be an air hostess. I don't know if you guys know Walukuba, Jinja, way back. That is where I was born, in Walukuba. So my aunt used to be this hostess. She would come home. The way she used to walk, you know, and I used to look at her and I'm like, and she had the best house, the best perfumes. She would bring the best chocolates, and she had the best of everything, from her furniture, her wardrobe. Then I'm like, but I want this, you know? Then I didn't see myself becoming an air hostess, but I wanted a good life. That much, again, we're going back to my point. You need to want it for yourself, number one. Number two, you need to want it so bad. So I didn't end up being a hair hostess, but I really wanted a good life. I used to have these dreams thinking, oh, I'm beautiful. I'm going to get married to a rich person. I'll wake up drinking champagne in a big mansion, wearing silk robes. Ani, zuka saa kumi newaka saa mukaaga ogw'ekiro, all past. So my point is, switch it off, babe. So my point is, you need to want it for yourself, envision it, and then start working towards it. Taught me, but it's one of those things that happen. Tayinza okuba oba ina cabin crew omulala gw'ayogera naye onaze boarding pass yeruwa. You don't do that. You don't do that. Mbadde nsaba kulaba ku boarding pass. That's different. Boarding pass yeruwa. You pick the difference. Your tone and how you're saying it. No what you busy but how you say it to this person also matters. Do that make sense? You can proceed. I personally have a personal connection or relationship with the airline. Everything that I'm not happy about, I go back to the managers. Nimbagamba chino. Then they always like to just choose some. And at times you really get on the flight. But there are times when you feel like, okay, this wasn't necessary. But most times where I've actually noted a few things here and there, Babi Chusa, they do change. Self-esteem issues. So, okay, a lot of times self-esteem issues be. And you can build your confidence, but how to build confidence, unfortunately. You need to work on your inner self, not your outer self, your inner self. Because once it comes out here, that is why sometimes you see not so good looking people, but how they carry themselves out, the beauty that shines on them. And you're like, wow. You need to worry, unfortunately. There are things but you can only guide and teach and help that person to improve on themselves. So with that, you need to really work. Labayo video ku YouTube, waliwo tutorials. Mulimu obuntu bwetuddeyo n'olabayo nga gwe kateri akulaba nga okay. Oh, you're Sudanese. Okay, do some tutorials. Watch YouTube tutorials. There's always those little clips there. Just watch when you're alone. And then when you watch them, check yourself in the mirror. Practice it. If you don't know how to walk, watch a tutorial on how to walk tall. When nobody is there, go in the mirror and do it. Before you know it, you'll be passing this class. Everyone's like, okay, is that the girl from Sudan? It's in here. You need to work yourself from in here. You know, I'm in education and skills training, right? I own colleges across South Africa. This is the 16th year that we are successful in a foreign country. In a foreign country. I'll tell you, and because we're foreigners, you get a lot of times when people come and say, oh, it's a fly-by-night school, or they're foreigners, your courses will never take you anywhere. But our courses are accredited by the Department of Education in South Africa. We teach. Our job is to teach. Our job is to make sure you guys get the content, the material that you are paying for. But one thing we cannot guarantee our students, we cannot find you jobs. You cannot live out here and I'm like, oh, you're in Brooklyn City College, I'm going to help you and fix you 1, 2, 3. No. Techisoboka. It is your responsibility. Everyone never begamba. In most cases, it's propaganda. Bagala, or academy. They just want to push you out of the academy. No, Rachmliwa, Mr. Mukura, you could go here because you musoma bichi. No. Tewali so kobengo vudde Makerere University. The university will never place you somewhere to say. But one thing I'm going to advise you, while watch a internship. Do you know about internship programs? Go and do internships. Kunayoka company or Gendeyo, or like these agencies, some of you who are actually doing ticketing and sales, go visit in there. Stay in for 5 days. Do your internship, which is more of a practical. Or turao. Let them show you how do we invoice, how do we actually ticket to Jisala to tia client to process until the client actually gets. Do those small internships, more of office. From there, it is these same people abajogam. But you know what? Nora Yariwano, the other way, there's this girl from this aviation, and she's actually good at this. When they want to hire, you will be the first person that they're actually going to look at. What does that mean? Self-empowerment. No one is going to give you jobs. Self-empowerment. Look at all ways. And also not Twitter, internet, but the internet, we're using it for social media. I need to watch Zari and Latif, TikTok. No. That should be secondary. The first thing why we have internet right now, data, research as much as you can research. Are we clear?
You, for example, if you go like you're working on the aviation, then you're really mad, you're angry, you want to talk to someone, but then you're mad. Try to fake it like you're okay, you cool. Don't show that person that you're angry. Talk to them nicely and go on a side and show your anger somewhere else. Just that simple. Thank you.
I'm the CEO of Northern Uganda Women's Network for Business Development and Triumph Women Initiative. My girly here, Z, is my girl, my sister. And so she invited me here today. I did not know I was going to say anything, but I guess the question that the lady asked over there directly refers to what I do, women empowerment. People always say women empowerment, but my job is actually to elevate, accelerate, and showcase the power of women. Now, so on that note, when you ask about what can I do if the men want some, and before they give me a job, let me give you an example. Are you saying this thing between me? In between this thing? Yeah? It's mine. Okay? It's what? It's mine. You understand? This thing is mine. The thing between me here, in between me, the body part is mine. So I have a choice. Either give it away or to retain it. Unless you are raped. But the moment you get it and give it away, that is not anyone's problem. That is your problem. And let me tell you a secret. They say women have a lot of lugambo, yeah? But men have lugambo. Men have lugambo. Men talk. You go to this particular office, this big boss wants you, and then you say, I'm going to give it to him, and then he'll give me the job. Let me tell you what he's going to do. He's going to talk. It's like, she's easy. Tell all his buddies, she's easy. And let me tell you, nobody wants, the moment you give it away, your integrity is gone. But let me tell you your power. When you say no, this same man will go and tell other people that woman has integrity. Have you seen girls whereby everyone is like, that girl is hard. That girl is not easy. It's because men do what? Men talk. They gossip. So it's not anyone's responsibility if you decide to give away your cookie to somebody in exchange. The same way you had the choice to give it away, it's the same way he has a choice to either give you the job or not. But why is he going to give you the job anyway? He has already tested. How about you say no? And if he does not give you the job, you go back with your integrity. And if he gives you the job after that, you tell your, every day you walk in, he's just going to be dripping. You know that men want what they cannot have? Yeah? Every time you walk past, he'll be dripping because he wants you so bad, but he could not have you. So you keep it to yourself. One thing, the last thing I'll probably say is, it is all about you. You know, women want to give it away because there's nothing else you can offer. Is that all we can offer? Is the thing between our legs the only thing we can offer, sincerely? No. We have this. We have what? Brains. Intelligence. Let me tell you, by the way, the time has gone. There's so many things that people are doing. Girls, when you say you're going to give this one away, yeah? We all have it. Understand? We all have it. If there's the way it tests the other side, the way it tests this side, we all have it. What do you have that someone else does not have? I cannot come and be in aviation because it's not my talent. That is what you have, your talent. I cannot go and be an air hostess. I cannot go and be a pilot because that is not my skill. You have something I don't have. But when you're talking about cooking, I have it. The same way you give it, I will give it. I have it because God gave it to all of us. Don't front that. Front this. Okay? Have a good day.